welcome to the stream with me, Forte07. We are running fashionably late because I got busy doing chores. No, really, I was dicking around on Warframe and I realized what time it was. Like, okay, we'll start late, and I was double checking to see what was going on in 14. Because I know I see you over there. I know Little Ladies Day is going on right now. It goes until the 12th, right? The 12th. But we did have an update in general. What, 4.5, 4.25, 4 point something. Whatever. I don't know what the fucking patch thing is. New Hildibrand quest too? Yes. Yes. I sound like a broken fucking What the fuck are the fish called? Sorry, I'm like flustered. Because you guys are really funny. Because there are nights that I'll say, oh, we're running late, and I fucking pass out, and then nothing happens. And you guys say nothing, and then tonight I say I'm gonna be late, and then I'm late, and I get messages from both of you. The two I'm referring to know who I'm talking to. Namazu is what I'm thinking of. The two I'm talking to know who I'm talking about. I appreciate the concern, but it's just really funny that every other time it happens, you see nothing. Like, really, it's just kind of amusing, because like, how many times have I come home, or from one thing or another, it's like I've passed out, or I guess that's normally on a Sunday or something when I said we're gonna do art stream, and we haven't done one of those in like fucking eons. But still, and it's like, well, if you're thinking, well, Phil, you were signed into Final Fantasy XIV, you guys know I leave the game idling from time to time because I just kinda do. Not usually on purpose, mind you, it just kinda happens on accident. Why is there just a bird here? What? I'm in a town. Why is there a fate in town? I haven't been back to Ulda in a moment. Why is there a fate? Oh, there are just birds around. Those are cute. Can I have those? I want those. I want the little birds. Oh! Wait, there was a bar. What? Songbreakers and Seneschal Prince have taken the stage. Speak with the royal hand. Oh. Wait, who am I talking to? You. Okay. Anyway, plan tonight is there's space. Fine. What are what's the rewards for this? I didn't check. I was seeing like what was here, but I didn't check like the items for this. I say we'll start late, and then I just don't appear, and you guys say nothing. I'll remember that the next time I say something about, you know, or don't say something and I don't get any messages, because it's just funny to me. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so we'll do Little Ladies Day, because that ends sometime next week, probably before Friday, right? Oh no! Next Friday is on the 13th again. It's Friday the 13th in a row. Oh no! Oh. Okay. So we'll do this, and then Hildibrand stuff. What did we even do last in Hildibrand? It's been so freaking long. What did we do? Polo. Sorry, I didn't say that specifically. I thought me saying, oh, you need to clear space, what are we getting, was enough of an indication that I saw that you... Listen, hello. Why are you over on the YouTube? I mean, that's fine. Anyway, let's get... Oh, man. Let's, get this girl on the road, I guess. But yeah, I'm sorry that we're starting so late. There's just a few chores around the house that I was putting off, and it's like I started to do them, and then I realized, like, oh, my jeans for tomorrow aren't clean, so it's like I had to get stuff, like, all shuffled around in the washing machine to get my jeans clean. I gotta go focus. Got to go to the fucking store tomorrow. I don't want. So yeah, you know, one thing leads to another, and it's like, okay, I do the dishes, I move the stuff around in the washer and dryer. And I had, you know, YouTube on to listen to the stuff while I, No, the chat to stream link isn't busted. Oh, it's busted on... Well, no one said anything over on Twitch. There. Okay, so the chat to stream link isn't busted. I'm pretty sure we've been over this, but because I'm affiliated here on Twitch, which is my main streaming platform, YouTube is our secondary multi-stream. Because of rules, I can't, like, technically show other chats on stream. It's because, you know, if you're affiliated with Twitch, you have to make, if you're multi-streaming, Twitch has to have more, let's say, perks than the other channels that you are That makes sense. Now, if I was streaming just purely on YouTube, I could show the YouTube chat on stream. Like if I was just streaming on YouTube at the time and not on Twitch, I could. But because I'm multi-streaming, it's never been set up for YouTube chat to show up on. So if you want to be down here, you gotta go over on Twitch. You've been sending messages over on YouTube, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're supposed to be messaging on. So yeah, nothing's broken. I fucking hope. Hey, look, there's a photo down there now. Sorry, I have chocolate. I'm also just in a weird spot right now. Not a bad weird spot, but an okay weird spot. Is I'm back on my medication. And, you know, the adjustment period for that is always weird. So, I'm tired at certain points, but I will get, like, a boost of energy or, like, actual motivation to do the stuff I've been putting off. So, I kind of had one of those right before stream. So, like, it's there to help with my focus, but I just got focused on elsewhere. Oh. Anyway. Hello. Finish all, dude. Why if it isn't Ferdinand? 'Tis my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Little Ladies' Day festivities. Have you partaken in this year's concert yet, my friend? No. Have you partaken in this year's concerts yet, my friend? The Songbirds and the Seneschal Prince are, as ever, our shining stars on stage, and I have been practicing oh so diligently for this event. Hey, Papa. cat here? Where were you when I was cleaning? I think he was sleeping under the table I have in the living room. Hi, do you want to come sit? You want to come sit? No, the chocolate's not for you. You don't eat chocolate. Sit. I don't know what else you want, but oh. My, how marvelous! What seasonal sensations that don't rub against the microphone. The songbirds and the seneschal prince's performances have propelled their popularity to a fever pitch. Their economic exploits have defied every expert's expectations. As they balance billions of gillen gains, the masses cannot help but contemplate, why do folks flock to them? What forces drive this formidable fount of funds to flow? Is there like a reporter here? Stop that. Oh, yes there is. Ahem, forgive my vacuous rambling. I am Dural Thawral, renowned reporter for the Mithril Eye. I mean to gather information on these prominent performers and pen a piece for our next publication. I could scarcely ask for a more perfect opportunity for promotion. Where the Mithril Eye goes, fame and prestige are bound to follow. I don't know, based off what he was saying, I don't know, like, was that a positive thing he was saying? Songbirds and the Seneschal Prince will be thrilled to hear of this. Oh, I guess it's fine. 1,000 thanks. Then, without further fanfare, I shall solicit the citizens of the city-state for their feedback. Though, now that I think on it, my tendency to focus on the financials might poison the piece's perspective, so to speak. An objective observer would be ideal. I don't know, maybe with the rain, it was foggy all day today, and then my one friend was like, oh, you're gonna get thunderstorms, because usually my friend that lives up in Lansing, she'll get like storms, and most of the time they're going west to east, so they usually hit my area after a bit, right? It's like, oh, you're gonna get thunderstorms, and she sent me videos of them getting hail, and I think we got a little bit of hail here, at one point. It was coming down pretty hard, so it's like, it was hard to tell without like poking outside, and I didn't feel like doing that. But, I don't know. Spring is almost here if we're getting thunderstorms, and maybe something in my head just clicked, like, I gotta do spring cleaning right this second, we're in March. That's not normally how that works, but, you know, maybe. Hey, Papa, what did you get in your fur again? Do we have to sit down and have a good brushing, Papa? What did you get into? Why, yes, your impartial input would be naught but a benefit. Permit me to brief you on our performers, then. The knowledge will doubtless prove a useful reference for your upcoming report. This is, Huntrix. They sing pop songs by day and fight demons by night. Oh wait, what? Wrong thing. Oh, if you guys like, K-pop Demon Hunter, their Shin Ramen crossover packs are out in stores now. I saw that the other day. I don't think there's anything special about them aside from the fact they just have K-pop Demon Hunter, like, graphics slapped on the front. I think they were talking about doing, like, exclusive, like, noodle cups, but I haven't seen anything on those yet. I shall begin with the Songbirds, the pride and joy of Little Ladies' Day. Our talented trio consists of Eulala, dressed in crimson, and then we have Narumi, clad in yellow, and of course, Masha, Makaraka, donning blue. Okay. They have come far from their humble beginnings, and their tireless efforts have recently borne fruit. Of late, their concerts have taken the realm by storm, winning countless new fans across Eorzea. I mean, with their color coding, they could be magical girls. They could fight evil by moonlight. Because, like, actual idol groups, they don't normally do the... Do they do the color thing normally? I don't normally see them color code like they're fucking Sailor Moon. Or Madoka Magica. I hope they're not like Madoka Magica. Because that leads to suffering. Suffering leads to hate, and hate leads to anger. Oh, wait. Anger leads to suffering. I don't fucking know. They've come far from their humble beginnings, and they're... Oh, wait, I already read that. My bad. Sorry. Alright, is this event that I got the outfit that I now wear exclusively? I forgot. In Twidby, remiss of me not to mention Picot? I still don't know how to fucking say this one. Our dashing seneschal, Prince and Violet. He's the newest addition to our lineup and a rising star in his own right. He stole many a heart last little ladies' day. I like how they say he's in violet. I guess his coat is kind of purple, and so is his hair, but he has a lot of red on him too, but whatever. They inspire one another as well as their crowds in equal measure. Their musical prowess is as fresh as spring breeze, breathing new life into the celebration as we know it. Oh, you're fine. This year, we shall be outfitting concert attendees with a unique line of themed apparel and illuminations for the occasion, complete with matching colors for each member of our merry band. I want purple ones. But you appeal to all audiences, allowing spectators to support their favorite singer, a sound strategy. Meanwhile, your prize performers pinpoint their most passionate fans in the process, making for a more memorable experience. I'm sorry, he's using so many P words, it's throwing me off. Alliteration is good, but Jesus Christ, calm down. With that, I believe I have enough to embark on our next excursion. When you are set to search the city for some tried and true testimonials, simply say the word. Does the fate come after the main event? The main quest? Inside city events or fates are weird, and I don't know if I like them. Oh. Let the collaboration commence. To begin, I suggest we search away from the stage so as not to startle any spectators. Perhaps we might pursue possible leads near the perimeter of the Gate of Nulb. We need but seek out and speak to those in Songbird and Seneschal shirts. Shall we? Okay. Okay. Being accounted. Ow, Papa! You have a sharp nail. That hurts. They've invented t-shirts. That the tails, they added tail holes for the cat people in the back of the t-shirts instead of just having, you know, tail come out of the bottom of it. You're interviewing folks for a piece on the Songbirds and the Seneschal Prince. Oh, I'd love to participate. I'm a Masha fan through and through. She has the most amazing voice, and there's something about the way she dances that really speaks to me. You can tell she puts pride into every facet of her performances, and it never fails to take my breath away. In fact, her dedication inspires me to be more mindful in my day-to-day living. Even with something as simple as descending the stairs, I'll often find myself thinking, I must be careful, Masha needs me. Alright then. Speaking of dedication, I hear Masha's come up with one of the limited-time dishes being served with the quicksand. We ought to sample it for ourselves. So Masha's perseverance provides a particular sense of purpose past performances, extending into the everyday. Fascinating. All of it. I like how he starts with a bunch of alliteration with P's, and then I think it's been like E's in like the second half of his sentence. Or spiel, even. What do you say if I talk to you right now? What specifically about these singing celebrities encourages fervent fans to fly to them? Duty demands I discover the truth. No, he just does that all over the place. Okay. Never mind. Keen to learn about our favorite songbird, you say? Well, we here are the Eulala faithful. Gods, where do I even begin? Her presence on stage is second to none, and her warm smile can melt even the coldest hearts. She may be small, but the power in her voice more than makes up for it. And that's to say nothing of her passion for her fans and the music. It's why she dons such fiery red hues. I speak for all of us when I say we'd do most anything for her if she asked with that winsome little smile of hers. So your small yet esteemed singer's stunning stagecraft stirs your sentiments, you say. Duly noted. I suppose I could sympathize. But that, I assume we've accounted for all the aficionados in the area. However, if that Masha fan tells true, those seasonal songbird snacks are bound to bring multitudes to Mistress Momodi's establishment. Alliteration. Kill me. Come, let us continue our queries at the quicksand. Okie dokie. Anyway, how are you guys doing tonight? How is the weather? It's rainy here. It was really foggy. I thought almost like it was cloudy foggy, so it was like gray all day. So it felt like the same damn time the whole the entirety of the day, right? It's like, man, I just want to go out for a fog walk. But fog walks are the best at 2 a.m. in the morning with an umbrella. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. In the summer, when it gets really foggy at night, you just go out at 2 a.m. with an umbrella open, and you just walk through the fog. Be quirky. I don't know. No, it's for protection. Anything that's hiding in the fog is also going to think you're a monster because you won't look human if you have an umbrella open, obviously. I did actually used to do that back in like high school and college when the weather was nice out and it was foggy. Walk around. It's kind of peaceful. It's quiet. Almost still. Asking about the stars of Little Ladies' Day. Well, you've come to the right place. Most folk are head over heels for the songbirds, but I've only got eyes for Peacock. His debut last Little Ladies' Day really won me over. As Seneschal Prince, he takes it upon himself to treat his fans like royalty. He's incredibly handsome, of course, but his honeyed words and that sweet little smirk are the highlights of his every show. Would that he could be my prince every day. Oh, and when you shine his violet illumination in the crowd, he does notice, even if you're in the very, very back row. Last Little Ladies' Day, he winked in my general direction, and, well, even if he didn't actually wink at me, I'd like to believe it was so. The mere thought of Peacock's past productions is enough to make most fans swoon, a true testament to his talent. This one isn't as bad as the other ones have been. And if the rumors are true, he strives to serve all his fans, be they lads or little ladies, which means there's hope yet that I too can be a princess under his sovereign smile. Yeah, everyone deserves a day to be a princess. What's going on? Wait, chat. You're reporting for the Mithril Eye, are you? Well, as you've doubtless ascertained, I am one of Narumi's fans. Though she may be the most demure of the three songbirds, she harbors a quiet strength and endless compassion that we cannot help but cherish. She approaches her art so delicately, so exquisitely, that it feels as though she is speaking to all her fans as individuals. It compels us to support her in her every endeavor, that she might always know happiness in the spotlight. Though Narumi employs a subtle yet sincere approach, imagine such a saintly smile on stage. Why, I could certainly see the appeal. Ahem. As assumed, our performers possess a fiery fan base. With this wealth of wisdom, I am well prepared to write. But one thing struck me as strange. While we were wandering, I espied an elegant young lady surveying the songbirds and seneschal's stage from afar. I'm interested in interviewing her as well, if she is so inclined. Shall we sally forth and see what she says? Or there is nobody else, like, you have somebody with you. Lady Algetha suffers from a frail constitution. Should the worst come to pass, 'tis my solemn duty to remain at her side. You guys get bad thunderstorms out that way too, Brian? Why, if it isn't the kindly adventurer from seasons past. Oh, have we interacted before? I don't remember her. 'Tis I, Editha Thorn. You have been well, I trust. Sure. Such serendipity, a scion of the honored house Thorn. I had heard that your house had contributed a substantial sum in support of these festivities. Come to celebrate and see the show, I gather. If she was here last year, then that's embarrassing, but that was also a whole fucking year ago. Yeah, when it was getting kind of rough out there, I was keeping an eye on the lights, because I've had, like, what, 2 power outages recently that's been unrelated to storms, and I was like, oh man, the way that the power system in this area has been, it's like, is my power going to go out? So that was another thing I think I was, like subconsciously worried about. Like, oh, well, it's okay if I keep doing chores, the power might fucking go out because the weather's going crazy outside. Indeed, on behalf of House Thorn, and out of my own curiosity, I wish to behold the annual concert with my own eyes. Disheartening to know the annual performances have blossomed into such a passionate showcase of song and dance. Would that I could join the audience and show my own support. Though you are hale enough to travel this day, I must advise against it, my lady. We cannot risk worsening your condition. Alas, it is as Rodolph says, I've not the strength to sway to the rhythm and jump about as I please. But from this vantage point, I can at least gaze upon the stage and the audience from afar, a rather enlightening experience all told. Even from this distance, it is easy to tell how much the performance means to all of them, how joyful they all are. I dare say their energy is contagious. Delight and devotion take many forms. If these crowds can find happiness by supporting their beloved singers, if we can garner their interest in this holiday, but even for a fleeting moment, then I could ask for little else. A poignant point you make, my lady, and it's as you've ascertained. All who answered our inquiries delighted in describing their own preferred performers, each selecting to celebrate in their own way. There is no correct answer as to how to celebrate the season, for only together could they make Little Ladies' Day the fine festival it has become. Such is likely a significant source of its singer's success. How's your car doing, Brian? You guys get any more progress done with that, or did you... See, because we talked to Allie and she said she's not getting her car back on Monday, I completely forgot what this, where your car was. Allie needed a part order. You lost a bolt. Then you had a leak. What's the status on your car? I must thank you thoroughly for your thoughtful theories. It shall serve as a fine addition to my article. They are merely fleeting thoughts I had as I enjoyed the performances, but I am pleased they could be of use. I wish you both a delightful Little Ladies' Day. What? I can't eat chocolate? I was unaware that the two of you were gathering information for an article, of all things. Though perhaps it is better that I had not known. I would have been too nervous to speak my mind. Lady Eldithia has eagerly awaited this year's Little Ladies' Day festivities. We took great pains to ensure she would be well enough to make the journey to the Ruby Road Exchange. Seeing her so full of joy now, I am gladdened to know our efforts were worth it. I owe you one for your committed cooperation. Indeed, I've amassed all manner of ardent accounts from the fans. Some show support by cheering and cacophonous cries to the stage, while others watch wistfully from a ways off, or make merry by feasting on festive foods. As the performers' popularity proliferates, so too do prospective methods to please their fans. Merriment made for one's pastimes is a mysterious, marvelous matter. For our favorite fads, we often find ourselves opening our wallets without so much as a second thought. Even I am no stranger to that. But I digress. It is time we saw these songbirds and seneschal prince for ourselves to fully fathom what all the fuss is about, provided we have permission from the royal seneschal. You mean to just meet them in person and not to just watch the concert that's just going on? Okay, whatever. Now that we know what makes these singers so special, this time we took... Okay, whatever. one for you, little boy. Oh, okay. To be fair, it's kind of one of those days. Welcome back. How fared the interviews? They went well. Wonderfully well, in fact. As our last task, we wish to watch one of the performances, if we are welcome to do so. No, not allowed. And by all means, I would love nothing more than to read of your impressions when all is properly published. For a more objective observation, I'd like to spectate the show from afar. Might I ask you to take to the crowds? Okay. Excellent. Enjoy the event, and we will reconvene once the stage has settled. The handmaiden here will furnish you with a set of songbird-themed attire and a portable illumination. Once you've obtained what you require, you need only wait for an opportune moment to join the crowd. During the event, the Fate Live from Uldal will appear on the steps of Nald. In order to participate, you must speak with the royal blah blah blah, prepares blah 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 blah. Status effect granted you by the royal handmaiden can be removed at any time by leaving the area. Okay. Upon joining the Fate, you'll be given 4 special actions. Each action uses a different colored set of illuminated rods to cheer for the songbirds or the seneschal prince. Bear in mind, each performer is especially receptive to fans who cheer using their signature color. I want purple! Purple. This one. Have you decided? Purple! Purple, purple. Here are your clothes and illuminations. I do hope you enjoy the performance. Please note that you'll be unable to proceed with certain quests while the face in the crowd status is active. The status effect that granted to you by the royal handmaiden can— okay. Oh no, they gave us jeans too? They gave us cargo pants? I didn't ask for these. Wait, Warlock, hold still. What kind of shoes did they give us? Just plain Jane ones? This outfit is kind of messing with my fantasy game again. We just have fucking printed graphic tees now with the longest sleeves on the fucking planet. This is too casual. Hey, they took away my glasses! Can I put them back on? They're technically on my face, but they took them away. That's dumb. They stole my glasses! They're giving away the shirts. Are they giving away the silly cargo pants too? Oh, you can't use them unless there's a target. To a valid target. Okay. No, the other shirts aren't purple. Who cares? I can look at them on other people. Oh. Nothing happened. I like how there's— oh, there's one person. Yeah, the other ones aren't purple. Oh, are we supposed to— just when they're— okay, it's just when they're up. No, the one's already in the game? I don't— no? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, have a good night, Brian. See, he comes off as more red. Not wearing a lot of purple, I guess that's accurate. They share the same fucking cooldown. Oh no, now I'm on cooldown. Shit. Did you accidentally curtain call? Ow! Papa, don't bite me! What are you doing? Fucking rude! Why? Why must you do this? All I'm doing is petting you. Gold saucer, why? The shirt? Oh, okay. Man, I haven't been to the gold saucer. All my tickets have been expired for whatever. Sharp nail on the ball on my arm. Okay. Oh no, there's these certificates. What the fuck do these do? Sorry. Big boom of thunder outside. You have my thanks for your participation, adventurer. Your fervor out in the crowds did not go unnoticed. My, what a marvelously masterful performance. Even from a distance, I could not help but offer a round of ardent applause. The fans' passion burned with brilliance that was all but blinding, matched only by the fiery fervor of the performers. I see now why so many are drawn to such shows. Now it's time I inquired about your immersive involvement. How did it feel to savor the sights and sounds of such a spectacle? As if you completely... Sure, why not? Excellent, excellent. Thank you for your thoughts. I shall account for your attendance in my article. Okay. With this, I should be able to pin the perfect piece, but I dare not delay. Little Lady's Day is only so long after all. I must give you my gratitude, adventurer. You have earned your rightful reward. I must take my leave, but may the fate see fit for us to meet again. Goodbye. It was a pleasure to see you enjoying the show. Do not hesitate to join in again if you feel so inclined. We've plenty of performances scheduled. I offer you my gratitude for aiding Tharol and wish you a wonderful Little Lady's Day. Drop 4 fucking emote books in my inventory. Certificates of collaboration may be traded to the Royal Servant at the Ruby Road Exchange for gear and items. You may also exchange them for unique emotes that vary from the quest reward. Participate in the performances and collect as many as you can. Oh. Other ones? Why is this one not? Why is that one, why are two of them cheer light and the other one to cheer rhythm? What is the difference? You. Not you? Which one has the fur? Neo tunic. Oh, shut the fuck up. Wait a minute. So... But you can just... Sorry. What's the color on this? What... I'm gonna buy a purple shirt. Is it just if you want what's-his-face's face on it? That's so dumb. Whatever. Ooh, green. Bright? What the fuck does bright mean? One of these. Betty. Oh, a tree. Oh, bright's just white? That it, or is that the old one? Ah! Happened again. No, it's not. Anyway, hold on a second. I need to go see about turning some stuff into the what's it while I'm here, and then we can go to Volta. I know they normally do, but I should just fucking the other things leveled. Effect this weekend, okay? I just want to level stuff, but I don't want to be a baby anymore. I'm not a baby anymore. I got to like mastery rank 19 last night, and I'm like a quarter of the way from like mastery rank 20. I was mastery rank 2 when I re-downloaded Warframe, because my first achievement that's related to mastery ranks on Steam was for level 3. So, I'm just saying. I called a baby in Warframe. I'm mad. Anyway, Gold Closet? Special update. A new stage has been added to the Gold Saucer active time event Air Force 1. Oh, that's cool. Wait, what? Quest? I'm debating what I'm going to eat. It's probably bacon and eggs. I just have a lot of eggs. I was running low on eggs and then I bought more eggs, but see, my cousin's daughter has like 17 chickens, so they just always have eggs. So when I was over there last, I picked up some more eggs. So I just have a lot of eggs to kind of go through. I wasn't expecting to see them so soon. Had I known that I was going to see them like the next day, I wouldn't have bought eggs the day I did. And I just didn't feel like returning the other eggs. Like, I'll just eat a lot of eggs right now. It'll be fine. It was like $4 for a dozen eggs. I think it's cheaper for me to just go to the store to get eggs instead of from my cousin. But I guess I It's for her, I think, school, one of her school trips that she's like raising money for. But am I doing this? Oh. Just gives confetti. Allow me to thank you again, adventurer, for such an enthusiastic showing at our recent concert. As it happens, the Songbirds and the Seneschal Prince are scheduled to take a break from the spotlight in mere moments. Might you be interested in speaking with them? I am certain the four of them spotted you in the crowd. They would doubtless be pleased to learn of your recent journalistic exploits on their behalf. You are free to speak to whomever you'd like, of course. Just say the word and I shall summon them here. Oh, that's why it has the like little repeat symbol on it. So which of our stars do you wish to converse with? Purple. Purple. I guess we'll talk to all of them, right? But of course, I shall go and fetch them right away. Until then, would you kindly wait by that peach tree over yonder? Peach tree. Oh, they moved me. Okay, cool. I would say this is awkward. One of us has to change, but my colors are different, so it's fine. Did they put a different texture on your cape? Why does it look more velvety than it did before? It didn't look that fuzzy. Does mine look that fuzzy, or does it not because I changed it? Do you have a different fucking texture on your version of the outfit? That's no fair. That's no fair. Apologies for the wait, Ferdinand. When I heard it was you who requested my presence, I ran here as fast as I could. It's been exhilarating to perform for such passionate crowds time and time again. Our fans are truly special. It's my hope that I can answer every fan who waves a violet illumination in my honor. And of course, that includes you, Ferdinand. I appreciate your support during the last show. I'm just more distracted by this difference in the texture. That is vastly different in terms of... That looks like leather, that looks like whatever the fuck it's supposed to be, I can't really tell. But that's fuzzy. Is mine fuzzy? But of course, I wish to make every fan, be they a princess or seneschal, feel as though I am their humble servant. Also, that's right, I keep forgetting they have fucking microphone earpiece. Wherever you find yourself in the audience, know that I shall have my eyes on you. As Seneschal Prince, I am honor-bound to ensure your experience is unforgettable. The next time we meet, may it be under my violet lights. Okay, cool, whatever. Now I'm distracted. No! I don't know what buttons to press anymore. I've played too much Warframe. Fuck. I guess it's not as noticeable with the color I chose, but no, it's kind of fuzzy. Alright. Okay. Did they apply the graphical update to my outfit? Okay. How did your conversation fare? Good, I trust. It was fine. Excellent, I thank you for your time. Your words are bound to fuel the fire in their hearts, I am sure. Should you wish to speak with anyone else for the duration of Little Lady's Day, you need only ask. 'Tis the least we can do for you. Our performances shall continue for a while yet, so please do enjoy the festivities to your heart's content. Alright, I guess real quick. Is this just gonna give me a bazillion fucking confettis, though? I don't know what to do with, like, any of them. I never use those. They just sit in one of my retainer's inventories until the heat death of the universe. Okay, we'll just go down the list. The other three. Content. Apologies for the wait. When I heard you dropped by to see us, Ferdinand, I simply had to make sure I looked my best. I spied you in the audience, you know. I take it you joined the rest of my adoring fans in crimson, yes? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you did. I didn't. I was wearing purple. If you attend another concert, rest assured I'll be keeping an eye out for you, and if you're not waving my colors around, well, let's just say you and I will have some words. Okay. Well, that's very sweet of you to say. We've got to put forth every effort for the fans. We certainly wouldn't be where we are today without them. In any event, we've plenty more shows to put on, so do join us again. You'll be cheering ooh la la in time with the rest of them soon enough. No, don't give me more confetti. I'm not even all that curious to see what they fucking say. I'm terribly sorry for the wait, but what a joy it is to see you, Ferdinand. Are you well? Yours was a welcome presence in the audience. Thank you kindly for your warm support during our last concert. It's still odd to think an average girl like myself could become a realm-wide singing sensation. Even now, there are days when I fear this fame is but a fleeting dream, and I might soon wake from it. A most heartening sentiment. Thank you. I shall endeavor to keep those words close and recall them in times of uncertainty. Though life as a star may seem surreal at times, in my heart I am well aware this is reality, and I must continue to prove worthy of this privilege. That is why I will do my utmost to ensure our performances bring warmth and joy to you and all of our adoring fans. Oh, what am I gonna do with all of it? I can maybe. I hope I didn't keep you waiting over long. How are you faring, Ferdinand? It's rather hard to believe I've been in show business for so long now. Fame and fortune is all well and good, but I won't be satisfied with that alone. The road to perfection is never ending. I wish to hone my craft and keep dazzling our audiences. To that end, I've recently begun proposing new and more challenging dances and songs that we might reach ever greater heights. That's the goal, yes. Hearing such encouragement, how could I possibly regret the path I've chosen? Now, I'm not the only one striving to improve, mind. Peacock and the girls work tirelessly to deliver stellar performances as well. We'll continue to reach for the stars on every stage we stand upon, and wherever we go, I hope we'll cross paths with you from time to time. It won't be until next year, probably. Okay, no more confetti. Please stop giving me confetti. I don't need 40 bags of confetti! Where is it? Oh, it's up here. Oh my god. It's actually 80 bags. It's just... No, it's so many fucking bags of confetti. What am I gonna do with it all? Because, like, what? You can buy more over here? Why do this when you can just do the repeatable fucking quest over there and get a bazillion confetti for whatever reason you might need a bazillion confetti? Your hat makes me think of a plant. You're right. What did I say that looked like? And I said a lily pad. You're right. It does make me think of a leaf. It makes me think of the plants. I got some plants the other day. They're actually leafy boys. Oh, I showed you the leafy boys. Yeah, your hat makes me think of one of those. Okay. Gold saucer now. Fuck. Gold saucer now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep hitting escape. It's the button I have to press to access the tab. What am I doing? Oh wait, no, that's what I wanted. Gold saucer now? I'm going to the gold saucer. So bye. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with tickets during this. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Are you here? Oh, there you are. What are you looking at? Registerable miscellany. What the fuck is this? Why do they have a wind-up Nero here? I just combined Nero and Sid into one thing. My neurons are getting crossed for some reason. I don't fucking know what my problem is. Never look at these because I'm trying to save up my gold saucer points for whatever fucking. Well, I figured they're under here, but I was just. I got the gambler set. I don't have the Playboy bunny set. I should. I totally should. He would is the thing. He totally would. Oh, I'll entertain that thought later. Oh. Did they just add these, or have these been a thing? Oh, why does the chocobo thing just have to do the little... I want a giant chocobo on the shirt. That's just the fucking chocobo pajama shirt without the chocobo pattern, because they also have the little tiny, like, embroidered chocobo on it. I kind of like the cactuar one. Oh. Really ready to say more. I just want this little chocobo thing. Okay. Did they just add those, or those have those been there? Again, I don't look at the fucking things because I am trying to save up for fucking triple triad. Oh, okay. I guess that's fun, I suppose. Alrighty. Where am I going? Solution 9. Go do stuff. Obviously, we're gonna go late because I started late and we don't care. It's fine. I might step away for a half a second though and get some more water because I'm like really dry right now. I'm driving me crazy. Why'd I come over here? Adventure, sure. I'm just autopiloting at this fucking point in time. Bring the adventure coffer that has, you know, good fucking dies in it. I forgot that I had 2 black dies on to greed, and I came back the other day and he had like 1.5 million just sitting in his inventory. I was like, what did you sell? It's like, oh right, I had to go get me. To edit my retainer comments. Oh, what are these all doing here? Where did those come from? Oh no! Who's the confetti? Already has so much confetti on her, I'm sure. I don't need 410 of these! Okay, we'll put this as the rest of them. I don't know what to do with them. Why do they give you so many? Do they just really expect people to run around and just throw these at everybody else? I haven't the need to do such frivolous nonsense. Says the person that does nothing but frivolous nonsense in this game. Because we're at the point where that's all you really do, isn't it? Okay. Anyway. So where am I going? Hard-boiled. That is... where's that at? Over here. What was the thing that was following him around? Is it still here? Yeah, it's still here. But yeah, the little skull bug. Yeah, I see you, little shit. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna fill up on water, go to the bathroom, and then we'll do these, because I have to read water. So, like 2 minutes, okay? We're back. water. I just had a thought, so I'm gonna ask you this, Warlock. What kind of laundry detergent do you use? Now, when I ask this, like, what kind of bottle is your laundry detergent in? I know this is gonna sound weird and random, just humor me for a minute. Like, do you have one that has just, like, a cap that you twist off and you use as, like, the measuring cup? Or do you have, like, one that has, like, the little kind of spigot top kind of thing? You know what I mean? But I was just reminded of a conversation I had a while back. Dispenser thing. I guess what I'm getting at, have you ever heard of do you know anybody that ever has done this particular thing? Because I heard about this the other day and I was like, we never did this, and I never thought about doing this. I don't remember who's mentioned it. Maybe it was my sister. That with the measure, like, okay, if you have like a laundry detergent that the cup is also the measuring cup, the cap is the measuring cup. Whoever it was that brought this up to me is like, oh, did you know you can just throw that in the washer? Like, you just fill up the cup and then you just throw it in the washer. Like, well, then what do you put back on top of your detergent after? Like, what? So your detergent's just supposed to sit open while the cap is going around in your washing machine? I maybe get it if you want to clean it, I suppose. But, like, did you know anybody that ever, like, measured the detergent out in the cup and just threw the whole thing into the washer? Because it just got mentioned as, like, I don't remember this being a thing. We always just measured it out and then dumped it in there, and it's like, okay, I guess maybe not all of it came out. And then you just get, like, something that's in the washing machine and you just wipe out the cup, maybe? You do? Is this just a thing I didn't know about? Oh yeah, you fill the cap with soap and you drop it in rather than pour it. Yeah, I've never done that. I've always just dumped it in so I could put the cap back on my detergent bottle. Okay. I'm fine. Of course, I just looked it up on Google, and apparently they say not to do that because it can warp the cap or it can break the machine. Whatever. I'm not gonna. I'm just going to dump it. Okay. Yeah, I don't need a bottle like that. I also don't need that much, like, big of a laundry detergent like bottle in general. It's my arm off. Okay, well, it's just like, it makes sense to do it. It just seemed odd because it's like, well, what are you gonna put on your laundry detergent? It's like, sure, I guess you can just put it back on the shelf or something, but what happens if it gets knocked over? I don't. Mine just kind of sits on the shelf next to it, and maybe I'm just worried my cat will go in there and, like, it or something. Anyway, oh, are we doing an Akira thing? Oh, they better. Are we doing an Akira slide? Didn't we already do an Akira slide in this game? That's an Akira poster mock-up, though. Like, you guys can't do that. You can't just do the Akira thing in your thumbnail and not expect us to say anything. It's not that we're not gonna notice. I think even normies somewhat know what Akira is. That just reminds me, I had a Blu-ray copy of Akira back in the day, and I lost it. I had it back in college. I got it for a good price. I took it in one day so we could watch it, and then it disappeared. So I'm guessing someone fucking stole my copy of Akira. I don't remember if I've ever replaced it. Look, it's just they just did the Akira. Like, you can't do that. You downloaded a whole image just to put this up on the screen. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that now. Sorry. There better be a fucking Akira bike slide in here or I'm gonna be mad. You can't just do that. There better be a slide. Don't do the slide, then you're fucking losers. Video games and anime, especially ones from Japan, I think are contractually obligated to do it at least once in current day. Even like Western cartoon shows are probably gonna do it because we're all a bunch of fucking anime nerds. Ferdinand, I was hoping you'd drop by. It took a bit of doing, but I was able to widen the crack I made in that storage device and yank out a couple new scraps of data. I still don't fully remember what we did last time. Oh, okay, wait. The first file just so happened to be a record of Carnelian's procedure. Seems the bastard's soul was poured into one of those clot-type monsters. They've got an annoying talent for mimicking shapes and faces, which is exactly why Carnelian took advantage of when he tricked us with his fake mecha. Kamehameha? Comic? Mechian. Piccolo. Dende. Never fear, Inspector Hildibrand is here. The other file I pulled had details on yet another monster-fied criminal. The smoke was nabbed for repeated vehicle violations, riding his air-wheeler too fast, making reckless maneuvers, endangering others, that sort of thing. According to the data, he's running around in the body of a cactar now. Oh, that must suck. Judging by what we've seen of that researcher's schemes, he'll have dispatched the prickly speed demon somewhere outside the dome, but where? Rejoice, my good detective, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, come bearing the very direction you seek. Okay. I have it straight from the mouth of the real Kamaka that an ambulatory cactus piloting a flying contraption was supposedly observed streaking through the sky on a southerly bearing. That's convenient, but you have seemingly useful information. Alas, despite hastening to confirm the sighting, our intrepid sheriff arrived too late to see the needle-covered individual in question. The report was summarily dismissed as fanciful imaginings of inebriated townsfolk. The insistent chirp of veteran instinct nonetheless impelled me to investigate. Thus did my faithful assistant and I venture further south to question the colorful crowds of Yodel. Yeah. Yodel. Yodel's a comic. That was everyone the first week this game was out. Let's be real, come on. Yes, there to find sober witnesses eager to tell of an airborne succulent. Remember, not all succulents are cacti, but all cacti are succulents. I am actually getting corrupted. I tried to stay away from cacti. I have a few. Because I had one from when I was growing up that I have now, and then I bought one that's supposed to be purple in the right lighting, but right now it's very green. I need to go check on it. But it's like, I didn't want to get into cacti, because like everyone gets into cacti, but everyone gets into succulents too. But there's like a line of like ish like rare cacti you can get at Walmart for like $7-8, and some of them are just like really cool looking, and I might have bought a few already this season. So this season the collection might just have some more cacti added to it. I really shouldn't. I don't have space for cacti. The problem with cacti is they're just a pain in the ass to fucking handle, because most of them are pokey in one way or another, and that just kind of sucks. But they do look cool. They said it was moving at an incredible pace, sat astride a vehicle like the ones the mechanical invaders had ridden. It was last seen zipping past a dirigible before vanishing into the clouds to the south. Alexandria soldiers ride on air-wheelers, so unless there's another flying cactuar out there somewhere, I think we have our man. Good work. Almost too good, in fact. You know, a broken clock's wrong twice a day, or whatever they say. Let him have this one, I guess. Maybe. Over there, is that a new case I spy? Okay, really? Hardly had to bait the hook. They're the real deal, alright? Although, come to think of it, I don't know why anyone would bother impersonating either of them to begin with. Oh, I didn't change my outfit! Oh, you just reminded me. At least the lead seems solid enough, but if we're serious about catching the sky, we'll need an air-wheeler of our own. Come on, there's a shop nearby that does custom jobs. If I change my outfit, it's going to give me double glasses. I never fixed the lamp. I didn't fix it. Or did I? Nope. Guess we'll just fix it. Where did you go? Need to get my hair cut. It's long enough that I can do the little brush ponytail, and we went out for soup last night, and my hair was just getting in my soup. I don't like my hair getting this long. Get it? Found him. And the bug. There's 2 of them now. Oh, I could go for a nice bowl of custard. Did he say they do custard jobs? Custom jobs. This is the place. I used to be a regular here, but I ain't been back in a while. Let's see if they still remember me. Well, look who the wind blew in. Monam, I've come for my steed. That battered old scrap heap. It's been rusting on my garage floor so long I doubt it could manage a slow trot, let alone a gallop. Happy to give it a tune-up if you've credits to burn, but I'll need you to supply some parts. A new high-voltage battery and superconductor coil at minimum. nanometers ticking. I'll see if I can't get my hands on a battery, but can I ask you to track down the coil? You soft-boiled dopes wouldn't know a suspension spring from an anti-gravity gimbal, but you I can trust to find the right part without cracking under the pressure. Oh, eggs! I should make hard-boiled eggs! Hard-boiled seems desperate to get his air wheeler up and running, so I'll give you a tip. If you want to coil quick-like, then salvaging the rides of defective sentries is your best bet. I'll even lend you this handy gadget to help you out. Set off the distress signal on the west side of Old Alexandria, and you'll soon have some murderous mechanical company to dismantle for parts. Yeah, that sounds safe. I'll take these two along with me on the battery hunt. Good luck out there. Okay, don't get driven too crazy because you're hanging out with them. I don't want to hear it later that you've lost your mind because you have to hang out with Hildibrand for 15 minutes. You chose this! Okay, I'm walking all the way there. Oh. Oh, that one's yours. Sorry. You got it. My bad. I didn't see you there. Mega punch. I'm trying to kill a snipe. I'm not flying all the way back. Damn it, why did I inhabit? Didn't even go to the right teleport point. Fuck me. Okay, for realsies this time. I wanna go. Intending to come on and do like my raids, I just haven't bothered. But it's hard to hop in when I'm distracted by warframe stuff. I'm at a point though where it's like I can't do too much. I mean, I can like farm for items, but I'm not like whatever. I guess they have an update coming in a few weeks, so. Well, get your hands on a coil. Oh, I should have gone and looked for the other one. Hi, that should do the trick. Now, where did your mates run off to? Can't be that hard to find a store of what sells batteries. You should probably head over to the Nexus arcade and see what's keeping them. Yeah, I'd almost say I would just stream Warframe instead of Genshin on Friday as our holdover game for in-between updates on Final Fantasy. It's like, I just don't know what to do for those streams, like, because it's just grinding and that's it. That's the name of the game. But where are the other two? The other two are around. Okay. Took them with him. Took them with him. They should be around here. They not? Did he lose them? Where are the other two at? Any trouble picking up that coil? Nothing you couldn't handle, I'd wager. As for the battery, I bought one easily enough. The problem was convincing the inspector and his gal to stick around after he caught a whiff of tantalizing familiarity. What does that mean? Long story short, they wandered off and haven't come back. Oh. Suppose we ought to go look for them, eh? That's why I can't find them. Familiarity? With what? With whom? For why? Oh. Okay, gotcha. Is that a corpse? A smiling corpse? You needn't fret, detective. This dapper zombie is an old acquaintance of mine. Allow me to introduce myself, good sir. I am a proud member of the Gentle Deadman and disciple of Master Zombiebrand. I have been on the road, seeking out new recruits for a merry moldering band. Said search is what brought me here and into the midst of this unexpected yet most welcome reunion. I don't usually hold with necromancy, but he seems harmless enough. So, if you're done catching up, we've got a case to work on. In actual fact, our conversation was almost entirely case adjacent. Employing his nose for festering fellows, this gentle zombie traced the stench of necromantic decay to the very facility in which I once slumbered. Yes, I became fast friends with one of the reanimated researchers there. During the process of getting to know each other, he spoke briefly of the only person left alive after the incident. Screen is gold. According to my new charnel chum, all the lab workers perished when an accident resulted in the leakage of a highly toxic substance. All that is, save for a single man who habitually wore a protective gas mask. They weren't? I guess, you know, you're doing it all the time. So says Mr. Stewart. Keshkai is his name. He was second in charge after the overseer himself, yet disdained by his peers as a condescending know-it-all. They did, however, grudgingly recognize his passion for his work. Even after devoting a full day to official experiments, he would pour his remaining time and energy into some mysterious side project. And he was the sole surviving researcher, you say? Sounds like we finally have a name for our mastermind. Courtesy of the shambling undead, no less. No matter how many years I do this job, well, thanks for that. Glad to be of service. Now, if you'll excuse me, my new recruit and I have a cafe tour planned. that fellow was an honest-to-God's walking corpse, huh? I've met weird folks in my line of work, but do you always keep company with such oddballs? Yes. Under the job. That was out of line. It's just I reckon there are forces in this world you're better off not messing with. Anyway, let me take these parts back to Monam and get my wheeler repaired. Shouldn't take too long. I'll ride him back here to make sure he's running smoothly and you can see the magnificent beast in all his glory. If there is not an Akira slide when you come back, I'm going to be fucking angry. You're setting it up for the thing. You better do it, game. If not, I am unsubscribing. That's a lie. I'm not gonna do that. Fucking Akira slide. Or so help me. Our gentle zombie friend was as reanimated as ever. Detective Hard-Boiled seems somewhat nervous, excited to reclaim his pride and joy, perhaps. Angry. You can't not. You better do the thing. You better do the thing, I swear to God. That wasn't really the thing. You know it wasn't. I'm disappointed. Core, would you look at that? Did you have to make it look like a horse, though? Do the other ones look like horses? Is that a... Now, that's just lights, right? It doesn't also double as a gun. What do you think, Ferdinand? I call him Night Stallion. He's a custom job built for yours truly and has far too much horsepower for the average mook to handle. Okay... You know, that only fits one person, right? How are all of us going to track down our cactar? Anti-gravity capabilities are standard, but when it comes to ground speed, he's been tweaked to achieve the highest possible performance. The trick is to install quick heating motor coils. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're touching it. They're touching it! But won't the increased heat compromise the magnetic field's integrity, you ask? While that's a valid concern, a hotter drivetrain responds completely differently when you open up the throttle and they're touching it! You, get those filthy hands off my ride. You just had it fixed. I merely thought to enhance your beloved steed with a touch of Salamanderville. So you've had this amazing machine this whole time? Why haven't you been riding it until now? Ah, so fresh-faced and innocent, the spitting image of my assistant. Oh, backstory time. I'll never forget the day I hung up my spurs. It was right after I had caught Carnelian. Oh, he's touching it again! He's touching it! Oh, God, that's an outfit you're wearing. What is this? Are you gonna do the slide here? I've been simmering in thoughts of vengeance, fit to burst something. I'm waiting for a thing. Oh, I'm distracted. Someone better do a goddamn slide. No, that's a drift. You guys know what I want, goddammit. You're just going around corners. To be more, if I could remember what the opening motorbike chase in Akira would be interesting, this was that didn't count as a slide. You know what slide I'm talking about. Very specific. Do a thing? There it is! Okay. I'm content now. 10 out of 10. Best game. I did it. Also, why is he not wearing that outfit? That outfit looks a heck of a lot cooler. Big house is too good for the likes of the Crime King. See you in hell, your majesty. Okay, calm down. Do it! We did the slide. I'm content. I'm actually very pleased. I was disappointed to have a second ago, but not any longer. Okay. Just shoot him! Real quick! Come on! Oh. Well, we wouldn't be where we were, or are now if we did, I suppose. Could have pulled the trigger when you had the chance. You've gone soft, hard-boiled. But I'm saying, but whatever. They did the slide, I don't even care. They did the thing! Why are you in the flashback? This flashback exceeds the legal length! What? Placed with illicit embellishments, no doubt. And I'm here too. No, I don't want to say. I wish there was a reference besides the. I mean, I guess the Akira slide is the embellishment. I did like the other outfit better. That's fun. I mean, this one's fine, but I like the other one. To cut to the chase, my assistant was avenged. Slinging the crime king into the slammer took me off the boil, and riding cold just ain't my style. But now that Carnelian's on the streets again, it's time for me to get back in the saddle. They were saying that Cactar punk flew over Thule whatever, then blew past the dirigible on his way south, right? What kind of territory are we looking at? Are we going Volcano, right? Waterfalls. Lots of big trees, are there? Then let's make this Yachtel's dirigible landing our starting point. I'll take Night Stallion and meet you there. Touching it again. No, you're gonna fucking overcharge him again. They did the slide. I'm so happy. Harry, if you're gonna do Akira thumbnail, if I don't get an Akira slide, I'm gonna be mad. They couldn't not do it again. They're contractually obligated by the laws of the universe. I'll say, where the fuck did Hildibrand go? I wish I had a shiny air-wheeler like the detective. I'd finally be able to keep up with the inspector. I still don't want those. I'm not buying one. It's gonna make me have a dragon. Right, we shall find our way to this cocktail dirigible landing. See you there. I'm pretty sure it was Yak's tail, Inspector. Meteor rights and meteor wrongs. Option of going to Tuliolo, going to the dirigible landing, and instead of spending a whole etherite. It matters. I have so many etherite tickets on me. I don't know why I'm being stingy with them. Like, I have the backup in my saddlebag. I still have 700 on me. Why am I like this? I'm one of those people that I like to collect items in video games, but I don't like to use them in case I use them in future, and then when I have a chance to use them in future, I just don't use them in. We must hoard the items in our pockets. That was my first time aboard a dirigible. 'Tis not so different from an airship, if said airship had jettisoned its own means of propulsion. Sailing through the air is a lovely way to travel. Ah, you made it. Even this jaded old gumshoe had to appreciate that view coming in over the treetops. Anyway, I talked to the locals while waiting for you lot to arrive, and one fella had seen Mr. Cactar flying down to the lower forests. I'm told the biggest place out that way is a settlement called Mamuk, so that'll be our next destination. Let's head over there, walk the streets, ask some questions, you know, the usual. Very good, detective, but what's become of your wondrous wheeler? Night Stallion would draw more attention than I'd like. I'll use the autopilot function to call him if I need him, but otherwise, I'll make do with my own 2 feet. They did this. It's iconic, you can't just not do it. Or it's awfully dark here beneath the canopy. Yeah, but the plants glow, that's pretty cool. There's such a dense proliferation of forest giants. I am reminded of the 12's wood. That must be Mamuk. They build things different down here, huh? But we ain't got time to admire the architecture. Spread out and find someone who's clapped eyes on that cactar. Why, yes, I did see an unusual creature riding a strange vehicle through the forest at breakneck speeds. The vehicle's terrible noise is what first drew my attention, followed by the incomprehensible yelling of its pilot. Yet the sight of this posturing man-plant was so absurd I found myself more bemused than frightened. I mean, I think that's a reasonable reaction to have. Oh, he's a little banana. I slipped on that banana peel and almost went tail over tea kettle. Could this have been a devious trap laid by a quarry? Yes. The banana peel is almost as sparkly as the inspector was. I suppose so. What's the deal with the Lalafell that's stalking Nashu again? Yes, I've encountered the fiend you describe. The forest has its share of fantastical creatures, but this one was undeniably out of place. I observed it smashing one of the giant meteorites with a club, then racing away with the broken pieces. Make of that what you will. Beating up meteorites. The subject of recent gossip. I crossed paths with the creature myself, and it was indeed odd, but the machine it rode upon was the true wonder. He pulled up alongside me and my wyver, challenged us to a race, then zoomed off with astounding swiftness. If you're planning to catch that fiend, you'll need an equally miraculous mount. Okay. So, what's the rap? Well, people have seen what we're looking for. Hildibrand found a banana. The testimonies I gathered were very much the same. There is a cactar racing around out there, that much can be certain. But if he's making stops to bag meteorite fragments, then this ain't no simple joyride. Talk to me, Ferdinand. Something about those rocks I ought to know. Besides the fact that they're from space and there's a bunch of weird shit out in space. Some kind of special etheric radiation, eh? We haven't pieced together Kashkai's big plan yet, but he seems real interested in those space stones. Which means we've got a good chance of finding his spiky goon by staking out the spots where the meteorites are. If we nab the cactar, we can make him lead us to the researcher. And to Carnelian. When I say us, I mean me and Night Stallion, of course. Once we find him, the rest of you won't be giving chase without an air-wheeler. I need no such contrivance. These legs have been conditioned by an intensive chocobo-bearing exercise regimen. Oh, just let him. Well, good luck to him. Still think he's a weak-willed punk, but I can't deny that uncanny body of his is made of sterner stuff. That's an understatement. Let's get on with it then. I hear there's a few good-sized meteorites alongside the road that leads out of town. We'll start at the near end and hope the Mook puts in an appearance. So close to town, though? I guess if he can speed off, why not? I did eat today. Oh, fuck. Plant basket. Who knew meteorites were so big or bumpy? Fancy meeting you here. I, too, deduce that this may very well be the scene of our criminal's next scene. Is that clumsy oaf trying to hide? Don't know. Don't know why he is, though. No wheeler riding cactar around here. Let's move on. That idiot inspector took off like he had the case all sewn up, but running fast didn't find him any leads, did it? And here I thought he was onto something. That way, Nanshu, I think I may be onto something. Hildibrand has a knack for just kind of following the solution. Literally. It's more like being meteorited into the earth into solutions, but you know, this is the same kind of mindset. Is it almost time to eat? Oh yeah. If you could endure but a little while longer, Nashu. Okay. Yeah. Is that dolt trying to keep out of sight or not? I don't know. Don't ask questions. Better if you don't. You just have to go with the flow with Hildibrand. You just see where it goes. No sign of him here either. On to the next meteorite. You guys coming? I detect a hint of criminality in that direction. Onwards, Nashu. We mustn't let that detective beat us to the punch. Thought we were working together. Why is this now a competition? Bye, Nashu. Bye, Nashu. Oh, I don't want to do a fate. Not right now. Over there. Travel tacos. I say, these bananas are really quite good. Alrighty then. I can murder an egg right about now. Me too. You don't have any on you, though? I'm surprised. Oh. I will admit I was picturing a small one. Look out and stand aside, or it's 1,000 needles in your hide. Make way for the unmatchable, uncatchable spike. Imagining a smaller cactar driving around a motorcycle was a lot more amusing. This one looks right for the smashing. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need you to hop off that air wheeler. I like how we just jammed sunglasses into this cactar's face, though. Huh? You must be the blowhards I was warned about. Think you can give orders to the succulent speedster? My ride is maxed out with black market mods, and there ain't no one faster. Keep up if you can, slowpokes. Goodbye. Go on, get after him. But that's the way it's gotta be. Challenge accepted. To me, Night Stallion, it's time to burn rubber. What, are we just gonna stand here and wait? I'm right behind you! And I'm right behind you, Inspector! Nashi, you could just wait here with me. We better go after them. Damn it, the stallion's at full gallop and I'm still trailing. But see, you require my assistance after all. Okay. What the? You caught up to me on foot? Yeah. Why'd you stop? Fine, change of plan. That's a banana. Where's my damn python? I'll just tweak the weapon's elemental settings like so. He's touching it. With you steering and me providing the thrust, that fiend will soon learn a harsh lesson. Nothing outruns a fired up Manderville, man. No, this is a bad idea. That's not how that works. Oh, I'm sorry. He turned on the flamethrower attachment. Right. All guns in this universe have the... Man, he is an overpowered flamethrower on that one. Jesus Christ. Are they actually gaining on me? Come on then, I feel the needle for speed. Like nothing. We did it! Victory is ours! What was that? I The bike's not built for the weird fucking done on the gun. Oh god. Bye. Why is the whole bike catching on? Oh, he was talking about it overheating, wasn't he? Well, it wasn't Noshu's fault this time, unless she did actually happen to plant a bomb on there on accident when she was touching it. He was touching it. So, there is a chance perhaps to put a bomb on it, right? He's a plant, right? Being behind that giant fucking flame should have melted him, shouldn't it? I can't believe it. My undefeated record. My legendary win streak. Over. And yet, I feel strangely content. Oh. Enough. You win. Just hand me over to the coppers and be done with it. That? Just like that? Alrighty. Easy peasy. So the researcher forced you to work for him like he did with the other fiends. That's right, told me to smash and grab the meteorites from the forest, but not what he wanted them for. All this way to nab some delinquent goon and no leads on Keshkai, or Carnelian to show for it. Not to mention my beautiful ride getting trashed. That one's on you, Hildibrand. Perhaps we can try running together next time. Oh, if you're looking for Keshkai, I know exactly where he'll be, waiting for my meteorite delivery over by the cliffs southwest of here. Why didn't you say that sooner? I bet Carnelian is there with him. He won't escape me this time. I'll leave this criminal, Cactar, in your custody. Fiendish appearance aside, 'tis a man's soul within, so please treat him accordingly. So the people down here in Mamuk are just okay with the fact that did they get news about Futureland and their weird thing with souls or something, and they're not questioning that he just said that a man's soul is stuck in a Cactar's body? This is fine. We're not questioning it. No? Is it okay? Fine then? Okay. Now let us follow the detective to these cliffs, shall we? I must ensure these villains are served a gentleman's justice. They got okay with a lot of things real fast down here. I guess good for them. I suppose just the things that happen. Considering weird nebulous passage of time was ooh. Oh no, we're not doing a boosted fate. Calm down. No, no, get that out of my face. We're not doing that. No. I got a level sync for it. Level syncing is annoying. The scent of criminality is in the air. Full belly, happy heart. I can hear them just up ahead. Let me get the drop on them before we all go barging in. You know who you're with, right? Hildibrand. Not the best at being so? He's late. We must assume something went wrong. These meteorites will provide the perfect energy source, and I'd prefer to harvest a surplus, but it's too great a risk to linger here. Freeze, mage. You so much as twitch your lips and I'll light you up. No, I worked too hard to give up now. We're just gonna let him get away? Okay. He's getting away. What is going on with this texture? Why can I see actual individual pixels on you? Did the graphical update not get to you? What is going on with this texture? That looks so bad. He'll keep. I've got the one I want. But don't think I'm taking you in just so you can escape. Never again. Murder is not the answer, detective. With this texture. Oh no. Where did Carnelian go? Getting in here? Ew. You almost had me, if not for this bumbling fool you tolerate. Soft as ever. Oh, it's raining now? Oh, okay. I guess you can see the pixel on everything. Be bad. Okay. Okay, now that looks pretty bad too. You and me are done, Hildibrand. Stay out of my way. Aw. Aw, you made him make a sad face. I'm pretty sure that's against the law. That Hildibrand is no good. Sad bird girl is no good. There are certain things that shouldn't be sad. I'm sorry, it's just no good. My recent inadequacies as an inspector appear to have earned the detective's ire. It was you he turned to for assistance with this case, Ferdinand. It is only fitting that you remain at his side for the duration. You gonna be okay? Meanwhile, Nashu and I shall persist with our independent inquiries. Okay. You're sure? If you're sure. That Hildibrand. Well, that was nice of them. They teleported me back. Hooray. At least we get on Akira slide out. Sorry for the sudden exit back there, but that yolk for brains had me steaming. What the hell? No meaning, I promise. That's the problem. His help ain't nothing but a hindrance. We don't have any leads. We didn't get like unless there's more stuff on that drive. For the love of... I see you skulking over there, soft-boiled. Isn't this a delightful spot of serendipity? We were simply following the villain's trail, and look how we've all run into each other. Completely by chance. Oh. Well, we were only passing through after all. We shall apprehend that mastermind with our own tried and true methodology. You shall see. Ferdinand, I want you on the case with me from here on out. When it comes to a proper guide beyond the dome, as well as being tougher than yours truly, no one else fits the bill. You might need to cool your heels for a bit while I work on salvaging more data, but Hard-Boiled always gets his files in the end. See you around. Okay. Meanwhile, elsewhere... meanwhile. Good old meanwhile. At long last, my scheme is come to fruition. No longer must I endure the company of incompetent colleagues. All is in readiness. The replication of my brilliant mind is at hand. Are you cloning yourself? Never again will I be known as the Connie Loca Corpus's second best. My name shall ring across the lands, carried far and wide by an army of unrivaled geniuses. Something amusing. Oh, just the fact that you've repaired a device capable of miracles, yet your plans for it are so very banal. You dare mock me. Kill you, I guess. What a bore he was, not to realize a dream worthy of this marvelous technology. Oh, now to realize a dream worthy of this marvelous technology. Oh! Poo-poo UFO. Oh, right. It does have a replicator, doesn't it? Why are we back in... Oh. It's like, why are we back in black and white land? Detective Hard-Boiled, they call me. Cool and tough as a cucumber wrapped in old leather, I'm a man who prefers his own company. Today's egg was overdone. I let the pot boil and boil, matched to my mood. Do you just leave eggshells wherever you go? They say you can't make a cracked shell whole again. Maybe it's time I smashed it completely. This is a very somber end for this episode. That's weird. Where's the funny? 4. Those are some troubling thoughts. Can anyone save Detective Hard-Boiled from himself? I bet the inspector can. With us on the case, a happy ending is never far away. Oh, what a somber end. Also, the blacks of these two things don't match, and that's bothering me. Normally these end with a funny. Got our ocular slide, I guess. Jeez, Ferdinand, I work fast, but not that fast. Come back another day, will ya? Okay. Oh, before you go, do you remember when I said I felt eyes on me? Well, I still feel like I'm being watched. Maybe I do have some addle-headed admirer after all. There's a bug over there. A bug. Oh, that's in here. Alrighty. Well, it's kinda late. Oh, I'm not gonna keep going. Is there anything else that they added? I looked at the patch notes. I think the other thing they added is something I have no business in messing with, so I just won't. But this was it, right? It's just that they added as of late. Little fucking button. Yeah, I haven't been doing any of those. Again, I haven't been into mooncrafting for a while now. Like how I didn't do anything for the giants either since we unlocked it. I just wasn't feeling it. I'll get back to it at some point. But yeah, okay. That's nothing that I'm necessarily working on. I haven't even been back to, like, the moon for things in a very long time. Like, I don't even know what is going on out there. I've not kept track of it. Okay then. Well, we're gonna put a pin in it here. Late. I am sorry about being late. Got caught up in things. It should be Genshin. I still haven't checked the down. I should do that real quick. The thing I'm afraid of is like whatever update they did is just gonna be too big for me to fit on my fucking hard drive. Like there's a point that I can delete other games off there, but there's still stuff that I have on there that I was like kind of actively playing, so it's like I just don't want like I don't want to have to delete all my fucking games off of here just to make room for fucking Genshin Impact. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, you updated. Did you update properly though? Oh, let's see if it actually updates. If it's updated, hopefully it doesn't need anything else from me by next week. So hopefully next week we'll actually fucking start Genshin. I'm not trying to put it off on purpose. Like, I don't mind playing it. I think I'm just a little daunted by the idea of picking it back up after so long, but it'll be fine. Oh, see, it's downloading stuff now. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's... Oh, no, I don't have to go there. Wait a minute. But everything else at the beginning of the week should be set. Still don't know about art stream today. I want to do an art stream because we do have to work. I haven't had time to work on like other overlay stuff like I want to. I just keep getting distracted by other things. So it's like I'd like to do an art stream on Sunday. I'm just tired. It's like the store isn't that bad. It's just I'm so over being there that just the effort to be there on the weekend kind of tires me. I'm trying to get like other things back on track so I can they just stop looking. I just don't. Just that it looks like Genshin. So we should be good for next week. Cool. Because for some reason I was getting a pop-up saying that it had issues like downloading something. I don't know if it was just because of the power outages and it just like fucked up the download or what. Oh. Yeah. Do that Friday. Like I said, oh, I forgot it had Legend of Zelda style climbing in here, and you just climb on all the fucking buildings. Anyway. Yeah, we'll deal with that next week. Other than that, I don't have anything else. Not right now, anyway. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna go. I'll make while I finish up a few chores before bed. I need to go get my pants on. And I'll see you guys today for Valin, hopefully. If not, sometime. I'm sorry to get off the late start. I'll try not to make a habit of it. It's like, is it better if I just cancel the stream over not doing one at all, or over doing one late or something? I don't know. It's whatever. I'm sorry. Can I just blame the weather? It sounds like it calmed down out there at least. But I'm not gonna make. We just swapped the retainers out. Oh, they are. Regarding the variant dungeon, yeah, I guess we could check. I don't know what that actually means. The last time they had like some kind of variant or alternate whatever, I was told that it was like higher level content or something. So, I don't know. There's again certain bits of content in here. It's like if it's new stuff, I can't do it solo, and I can't find people to do it with me, so I just don't engage with it. But whatever. One of these days I'm gonna get back into fate grinding because we gotta fill this house. Okay. But we'll see. I don't know why I made you guys watch me turn. Sure, I said I would. I'm gonna go eat. I will see you guys later. Until then though, have a good night, and thanks for have a good one.